One of the big design drivers for this house that the homeowners really wanted is honesty of material, and that what you see is the actual material of the house and what the house is being built with. You can see it on the deck. We didn't design this to have any kind of deck wrap on it. We're exposing the actual structure of the deck and making it pretty. And that carries through to the foundation wall. So they didn't want us to do some cast in place or block wall and then do like a stone veneer or something to make it look like a stone wall. They want to just expose what it actually is. So they wanted an exposed concrete foundation wall. One of the things I really like about K-Wall's walls is just how even and consistent and pretty they are with this broom finish on the outside. And also we had to drill through it in a few places, like with this spigot, and my goodness, if this isn't the densest concrete I've ever drilled through. It's incredibly dense. And Rich was telling me, he's like, it sheds water really good. Because you guys use some sort of admixture to reduce the water content in the concrete, making it incredibly dense. And it doesn't absorb water into the wall like most foundation walls do. It sheds it really well. So we can really feel confident just leaving it exposed like this, which is exactly what the homeowner wanted. Well, we knew that we wanted a second story balcony coming off of the master bedroom facing this direction. Reason being that we're facing west right now, and right behind you is Smoky Mountains National Park and just a gorgeous sunset. And so we needed a balcony high up to view that sunset. But if you go putting columns from the ground all the way up to that balcony, it just changes the aesthetic. You know, it's up on stilts. And so I spoke with my structural engineer and we came up with a really cool system of attaching that balcony with timber corbels and a tie-back system, so it's a redundant system. And right now it's on temporary braces, but when the timber corbels go on, those temporary braces come off, and I think it's just really absolutely gorgeous. So you have your more social deck down below coming off the main level, and then you have your more private balcony up above coming off the master bedroom. One of my kind of pet peeves with treated lumber is just how nasty it looks. And so we were really looking for like a brown toned or cedar toned treated lumber to frame our decks in, because staining that green lumber, it just never lasts quite as long. And this lumber is all from a company, it's called KDAT lumber, and they actually stain it as part of the treating process and kiln dry it. And so that's what we use to frame it to give a better aesthetic than something green that we'd have to come back and stain later. We will still do one more coat of their stain that they sent me on top of this, just to really make it shine, but it just really made the process of framing it easy that it's already colored. So one of the things we wanted to do with this particular house is we wanted our sheathing to actually be flush with our foundation wall, the way we're doing the siding on here. At the beginning, we weren't sure if we were going to do it like a Shusugiban carbonized wood siding, or exactly what we were going to do, but we knew that we wanted this detail. And also, we're using the R zip panel. This is an R9 zip panel, so it's an insulated sheathing panel. Hubert Engineering, who makes this, sent me a few details that they recommend in terms of connecting to the foundation wall. And one of those was keeping this sheathing panel a ½ inch off of the concrete foundation wall, filling that with backer rod, and then doing a liquid flash system over that just really perfectly seals our envelope to the foundation wall itself. And you can just see how beautifully that turned out. We masked this off with duct tape and put the liquid flash directly over that backing rod, and it's just a beautiful seal. Insects can't get in through your sill plate, and neither can moisture. And what made this so easy, again, was just how dimensionally accurate this foundation wall is. Like, you can imagine how much harder this would be if this wall was sitting proud, or if the sheathing was sitting proud, how much harder it would be to make that connection.